So today we're looking at the Rockin Roller 4 made by Monster. It's got a lot of features on it that I noticed, and we're going to start with the power button. And of course the power button is going to be located right here with this big knob where you just actually push it down. Should activate it.
Bluetooth.
So automatically it's actually on Bluetooth, so you can actually use your Bluetooth device like a phone. You use your phone and you can actually pair it together. We're going to go to source here real quick and see what other features this unit has. As you push source, you have your auxiliary, which you should have a auxiliary port right here, and it actually comes with a cord which is located on the side pouch here, so you can actually hook up this to this auxiliary port here, and then probably like to your iPod or even your phone right there. So let's see, also we're going to look at the source again.
FM radio.
We're on FM already.
Lo mejor.
So
Music 2018. Now.
So we're going to jump from
AM
FM
radio.
to AM, and we'll just kind of scan for some.
One of their starter sets for just $5. After your starter set,
So we got AM, FM, Bluetooth,
NOAA radio.
and no on radio. Not too sure. I think this is just another offset radio station.
Bluetooth.
And we also have USB ports, 1 and 2 here. And then of course back to your AM, FM stereo, you can have your presets here, and have your favorite channels logged into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course you have your bass and treble. Your bass and treble will adjust your bass level. Let's go to
Oxen. FM radio.
Let's go to FM real quick. And what you do here is you adjust your bass by pushing that bass button right there, and using the volume knob you can adjust your bass lower or a little bit higher on your bass. Your treble, same thing, use the main level volume knob and you can adjust your treble on that. And then to get off that, you just push it again. Of course, we're back on your auxiliary plug. Your line out, if you're coming out of the system, you can actually use the same kind of plug as a auxiliary plug to go on your line out into another device. You also have your, if you're using a microphone, which it actually comes in this side pouch right here, we're going to go ahead and plug this into the microphone input on the top, and let's see, let's go and take
AM
this.
radio. NOAA radio.
No,
Will be favored for
Bluetooth.
okay, and
Pairing.
now you have a voice coming out,
Connected.
and you can actually adjust your volume here as I'm talking, and you have actually an echo, which this is a special feature on this unit, and as you can see, this actually echoes as I'm talking, which is pretty cool. It makes you feel like you're in another dimension. Okay, so let's go and turn that off. And then this unit is actually featured with these square holes on top are actually for another Monster unit to be stacked on top, for multiple units to be stacked up on each other. And as I turn this down, you can see the little square pegs underneath it that would go on top of this unit here. Then of course you have your carrying handle. Your handle is right here. And then this is another cool feature that I liked about this unit, is it's got a little hidden little device, just like a suitcase, and you can actually pick it up pretty high level, and it's got wheels on the bottom right there on each side, and you can actually roll around in it. I mean, you go. And then another thing I did like about it, it's got a little bottle opener right here, so you can crack open your bottle caps. So that's another cool feature of this unit. And then we got your on and off switch, which turns the whole unit off. So let's go and try that. That's completely off now, so you're not able to turn it on whatsoever. Okay. And then right here shows your battery level. If you actually push that button right there where I did right on the top, it'll actually show you what your battery level is at. But let's go ahead and disconnect the power source. This is actually a power source coming from the wall. This is what charges the unit up. So let's check the battery level. So it looks like the battery level right now is very good. It should disappear in a few seconds. And then you have an AC outlet also to power something like a small whatever unit you're going to be plugging into. It's a 7 amp. Let's go ahead and plug this back in because I was charging it anyway. So there you have it. You have a pretty cool unit that just came out of Sam's Club, and I am very pleased. And it's a pretty loud unit. It's got some bass, you know, it's got some highs and lows, and I'm very psyched to be using this unit. And I think one more feature I did want to add actually show you guys,
Bluetooth.
Was it's got a little light here for and it's got an intensity light. As you can see, it's a low, and then it gets higher, and then higher, and then max. And what this unit actually, the way they set it up with these lights is for you to be able to see your controls in the nighttime if you take this for camping and stuff like that. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature that they added onto it too. Now before you use it, you should charge it at least 6 hours prior to use. Although it does come pretty charged up, I would charge it at least for a good 6 hours. Another thing, to fully charge it, it's got to be achieved in 7 hours while it's powered off. So, you know, and also achieved in 15 hours while it's on. If you're actually continuing playing it, it's going to take longer, of course, to charge it while it's playing. So you might, you know, want to do that before the day before you're going to take it out for some kind of camping or something like that. You want to charge it. So on the No On radio is actually a feature that actually plays the weather report. It's supposed to get a good wide range with this antenna that gives you at least a weather forecast wherever your area is at. So that's another good feature that I did like about this unit. The Monster unit is 100 watts and it's supposed to last 100 hours of playtime. So it's a pretty good battery that's built into it. Once you charge it, like I said, it's supposed to hold about 100 hours of battery life. So that's a pretty good time as far as, you know, having it out for a good long weekend or something. The unit is supposed to be weather resistant as far as rain. I'm not too sure if it's a downpour hard rain, but it is supposed to be waterproof. I wouldn't throw it into the lake, but you know, I believe that it'll take a good hard rain to really mess up the unit. Now you can connect two of these at once to one source, and the range they say should be within about 30 feet. So you can actually place one, you know, 30 feet away from maybe like by the garage or something, and then the other one you can put up in front of the house or something and just play it off of one device. That's what's pretty cool about this Monster unit. So that's it, the Rock and Roll 4 Monster unit. You know, they've always put out some good products. I believe this one's going to be around for a long time. It does come with a 90-day labor warranty and a 1-year manufacturer warranty through the Monster Corporation.